not
Oh,
not your
okay.
not
Like
your
that.
not your
Okay, yeah.
face, not your face, just your voice, basically.
Oh, okay. No, no
Yeah.
problem.
Okay.
But it's like, you have, I think I see it like two options. One is I don't have a choice because I have a daily job. I am a mom and I have a full-time job. So I work for an office. So I have to live for my job. I
Mm-hmm.
have to live for my children. So then I don't have an option.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to live for my kids, and I have to live for the job that I do because I like it to do it, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I think some people are, if you ask people who have depression, like some people don't want to live and they have depression, they don't have subjects and tools to live their own life and to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
That is very, can be hard.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, there's a difference because actually you live in for, I do understand, we still have to have priorities or
Yeah.
ways to earn our income or ways to earn our living. That's not, that's something that we all have to do.
Yeah. That's
Then
normal.
having a
That's,
job, yeah, it is normal.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
also for our family, that's also
Mhm.
living for, livings for ourselves by extension of
Yeah.
ourselves. So,
Yeah.
but it's just there will be some people that would ignore their family and to take away from their family the love, the attention, the resources from their family and give it to outsiders.
No.
That would be not
Fine.
living for yourself.
Oh, well, I
Hmm.
always have a heart for my family first, and
Hmm.
then if I can help people from the outside, I always do.
Yeah, that's
Because
also, yeah.
I was always like that.
Hmm.
I was not like, not raised like to be selfish
Hmm.
and to ignore if somebody needs help.
Yeah.
That's not my kind of, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's not how I live.
And that's not how I understand that, and that's not what I'm talking
No.
about as well.
No, but
Yeah.
I understand,
Hmm.
the meaning of what you're saying. Stop living for people.
Hmm.
There are people that they are selfish and they don't have contact with family and they
Hmm.
don't have a love surround people.
Hmm.
And yeah, overall, they have a lot of friends.
Hmm.
That kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But then the main question is also, I think, um, kijk, you have several kind of people.
Hmm.
You have one kind of person who was like have many friends, like
Hmm.
whole Instagram and Facebook or TikTok. But how many friends of the TikTok or Instagram or Facebook is coming to your home? You know,
Yeah. True.
you understand.
Yeah.
And if you look for that,
Hmm.
then probably then you have, yeah, you really have so many friends in your
Hmm.
life. You have so much love in your heart and in your house. And um, before, because before, when I was younger, I
Hmm.
had a lot of friends, and
Hmm.
but also bad friends.
Yeah.
People who was using
Hmm.
liquor,
Hmm.
smoking weed, and
Hmm.
party all the time.
Yeah.
But they don't have um, one faces. They had two faces.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I think it's the meaning of time that you realize that you don't. Sometimes you don't need those people in your life.
That is true.
Then I would say, if it's about this subject, it's like stop living for people. That the meaning reason is that I stop with those people because you don't need people who is telling you how to live and how to live your life.
Hmm.
You can be happy exactly the way you are, with the good friends around you, with the good family around you. You understand?
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time we can have many people around us, just like you
Uh-huh.
said, we can, but these people can be a negative or unused,
Yes.
unhelpful influence in our lives.
Yes. Yeah.
And it can be a fun moment. It can be,
Yeah.
you can be having fun, you can be connecting in a certain way,
Oh.
but it's when you look at it in the long term, because we
Yeah.
as human beings, all not only that we live in the moment, but we also
Uh-huh.
live in the long term to see, okay, what do you want out of your life, and how do you want to, what sort of people that you want around you. And you'll
Yes.
find you want to have people that you can trust, that are stable,
Yeah.
but because that's gonna be the people around you, and whether we like it or not, in some ways they're gonna influence us, and whether in the
Uh,
positive or in the negative way.
yeah.
And we have to also notice that. So stop living for people as well, is to
Uh-huh.
realize, if you are a part of a group that you find, okay, I've had this moment, it was
Uh-huh.
a fun time in my life, but I want to
Yeah.
change. And if they
Yeah.
are trying to hold you back, and if that moment that you probably communicate with them, okay, let's do something different. We don't have to
Yeah.
do this all the time.
Uh-huh.
We can be different people. We can
Yeah.
choose different, make different options, or choose make different choices. And
Yeah.
if they don't want, or if they start to say, oh, what are you talking about? Like, this
Uh-huh.
is nice, this is good, we're having
Uh-huh.
fun, what are you talking about? But this is the
Yeah.
time that you got to choose not to live for them, but to live for you.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes what I always teach myself,
Mm-hmm.
you always meet people on your life experience, and and the people show you what kind of perfect purpose they have in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about you to make the choice. What are you going to do with those people? People are not going. People is going on your. How do you explain that? Oh, let me think. Um, okay. Like now, I'm coming in your life, and sometimes people come in your life and people go. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes a person has a purpose in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are coming on the roads, and
Mm-hmm.
some people is coming by, and some people passing by. That's
True.
very simple.
True.
You understand? So
True.
that's why I said, I always tell myself, okay, why is this person crossing my?
Your path.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why I see this person in my life?
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose?
Mm-hmm.
And then I ask my God, okay, why this person come in my route? Why? And there
Yeah.
always be an answer.
There
I
will
always find the answer. Always. It
there's
never it,
always.
it never be like okay, um you know um and I see the positive side on it, because not always people in your life who you met is bad, but my experience, like example with men and women in a relation, is like very simple. Like some of my friends, they are Dutch,
Mm-hmm.
and they have men friends.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I don't have men friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, why? Because I think it's very unusual usually to have men friends, because most of the time, if you have men friends, they have only not interested in to be friends, but they want always more,
Yeah.
and that's very annoying. So that's why I choose not to have men friends, just have girlfriends like friends. But sometimes I do talk to men, but I don't invite them in my house, like, okay, come drink coffee and drink tea, because most of the time it's like, oh yeah, I like you, and I like it, on another way. And and then it's going to be an awkward conversation, and I don't like. So
Yeah.
that's why I always choose not to be friends with men, but just with women
Yeah.
and
And,
connect. You know?
and you have your reason for that because based on your experience and based on what you want out of life, out of your life, you
Yeah,
realize that it will be against what you really want in life. And but
yeah,
for some
sure.
people might say, oh, this is not normal what you're doing and all of that. But at the end of the day, what is normal beside there are certain things that are normal in the society globally, but there are certain things that are normal for you specifically, or what other people might not find normal.
Yeah.
That is and that's also okay. It's your life. You gotta find what is the best way for you to live it.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that's why, and the best thing that you can do, live for yourself. Yeah, but I live for myself and I live for my children,
For
you
your
know.
yeah.
But that's the reason I don't accept men in my life like friends. And some people they say, "Oh, that's crazy. You can't be friends." No, because every time I try to do that to be friends, but and then the like,
The
oh yeah, but I like you so much and you are so sweet and I can talk to you like a friend. Yeah, I can talk to you like a friend, but you then the time is come, you know that, and then they say, oh, I'm very attracted to you, blah blah blah, and
yeah.
then I say, oh please don't, because I know, you know what is coming next, and I don't like,
Yeah.
but the more you know, that's my experience, but that's why I have two daughters and they are very wise, and then I, you know, we have just a rule that, yeah, it's very difficult to be like that, you know,
Yeah.
and then we are saying, like, because from our religion it's not normal to have men to have friends in the house. So just family and not stranger man. Just or you have a relation with the man in our religion. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, it's I understand what you mean and I can relate to because sometimes for me when I have girls as girlfriends also it can get messy because it's for some people and guess what? For some people it could work because
Yeah.
that's the thing. For some people it could be something that actually works for them.
Yeah.
They can be
Uh-huh.
friends with the opposite sex and it's okay.
Yeah.
They don't have no
Sure.
issues. They have understanding. For some people it
Yeah,
works.
but it's
It's
not possible. You understand? The if we are going to talk about that, it's like if a man and a woman have a like a friends with benefits relation, it's not possible because always the woman gets attracted to the man or otherwise, and then they want more and more and more, and then
yeah.
there is no possibility that you can have that kind of relation. It
Yeah.
always somebody gets hurt. Trust me, the
Yeah.
man or the woman, not the man, because the man has another thinking, overthinking about the man woman relation,
Yeah.
but and most of the time the woman gets hurt. So that's not an option.
Yeah.
If you want to try this,
It's
don't do it because women you
you're gonna
can.
get feelings.
Yeah, because you know I didn't study. I didn't. Well, I studied, but I didn't make my study. But I have a lot of experience because a lot of friends. I hear a lot of friends say, "Ah, yeah, I met it. You know about I met somebody, blah blah blah," and then, "Oh yeah, he's an asshole, blah blah blah." And I said, "No, listen, you did that by yourself. You let this man in your life and you said yes. And so you did it by yourself. You can give the man, okay, the finger, but you did it by yourself. You said yes to him. And you thought you cannot be enough
Yeah.
because women creates feelings about the man. And a man is like, okay, I am a man and I just want to lose my testosterone just like that. And a woman is like, oh, he's
Or
cute, he's nice, he give me
or
romance, he give
or
me
you
attention. And
also what could happen, just like you say, it could have been a situation that is friends with benefit. It could have
Yeah.
been a situation that probably she knew from the very beginning she's a side chick, or she's number two, or she's just a side chick.
Uh-huh.
But then after a while, it's like after a while she gets in her feelings, then she wants more, she wants things to evolve. She
Uh-huh.
probably he from being just friends with benefit, then she probably wanted
Yeah.
things to
Okay. But
evolve, to change, and to
if
becoming more
yeah,
of a
but if
relationship.
okay,
But
if if
let me ask you this.
uh-huh.
When you say to your girlfriends it's their fault, they should have known this from before, what is their response to you? What do they say?
They get well. The first they get upset, they
Mm,
get angry about
mm,
my answer. But eventually they say, "Oh
mm,
yeah, you're right," because I always warn them,
mm,
because if they come to the situation to tell me, and then I said, "Okay, listen, um, how cute do you think he likes you or otherwise?" I
mm,
asked them to write think five. I just call out five
mm,
cute things about him,
mm,
and then put five bad things about him on paper. Just and then she's going like, okay, I have only this, and then more option is coming from the negative on the positive. And then I said, okay, is he the right one for you? And then it's like, no.
mm.
Okay, so there is your answer, because they are first very upset and then angry, because I give my opinion about the situation.
Mm.
And then afterwards, if I ask five questions, okay, write down 5 or 10 things what you know about him, how, and the good thing and the bad thing, and then if the compares, if it's the positive sides wins over the negative sides, then he is your the man. You can stay with him.
But
But if the negative sides overrules, then you have your answer.
then what is the typical answer that they get, that is more negative than positive,
Normally,
or
normally,
or is more
well,
positive?
most of the time, one of the 10 ladies I speak with, a friend of mine, is like negative.
Negative.
They are like one of the is like the side chicks or the
Mm,
men on the internet. They meet and they
mm,
think they get love from the internet, but
mm,
they just get sex off the internet.
mm.
That's not love.
But let
You
me
don't
ask let
find.
me let me ask you this. Were they actually looking for love, or did they really know that, or they just say that they just wanted to try this out?
No, they find somebody in the internet
Mm,
and then they think, oh, um, first the intention is like to meet somebody and
mm,
to meet the guy, and the guy is also telling the woman, yeah, I want to know you too. And then afterwards, then it's like, oh, I like you too. And
mm,
then okay, let's sleep together. And
mm,
then the feelings, it's not going directly, but after a tryout, some
mm,
let we say like that,
mhm.
just several tryouts. Then after, then it's like, okay, listen, you are a nice girl, but a relationship is not going to happen. And
But
then
why do
yeah,
you think, hold on, why do you think
and
this
then and
happens?
then
No, wait, wait,
and then
wait,
the girl
wait,
is going
wait.
to cry,
Look.
and then she's going to call me and like, oh yeah, he dumped me
Mm,
and he doesn't want me, and I said, okay, did you?
okay, look, we're gonna have a conversation. I understand you have a lot to say, but you also have to listen to what I'm saying. I want to hear your story, but also have some questions so I can get some clarity. Wait, let me unmute. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. because you were going, you also have
Okay,
to,
so
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
You're right.
I want to understand because I want to understand the situation better. Because when they meet them, so they get intimate,
Uh-huh.
and then that's after the intimacy, and then the guys say, okay, well, no, this is not what I want, or
Uh-huh.
we cannot move further.
Uh-huh.
My question, did they, these ladies, did they also set their boundaries? Did they say, okay, this is what I'm looking for and this is their boundaries? Do they have any boundaries in the first place? Because I
Yeah,
think,
I don't know. That's what that's the story that you don't hear. So I just hear, okay, I meet somebody, and first I thought he's cute, and then he wants to know me, and I want to know him, and then afterwards it's going to be. I don't want to be a relationship, but I just want to have you know the
yeah.
lust. But I just want to have sex with the benefits, and but I don't want to have the relation. Okay. Then I said to my girlfriend, that's not a good idea. And then she
Then,
said, why? I
yeah.
said, because you are now crying here, and you have to stop it, because now
Yeah.
you the one who saw, and then you go back to him, and then you get hurt.
But then,
Badly.
wait. Then in that, so they basically, this is a pattern that they keep repeating over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And in that case, how do you, when somebody keep repeating a pattern over and over again, would it fair
I
to
don't know.
say, would it
I
fair to
just
say this is what they want?
then you put me in a position that I have to beat you.
Yeah, like they putting you in a position where you have to say like,
Yeah.
when you have to
Yeah.
say like what's going
Yeah.
on with you is
Yeah.
like
I
really,
said, what is going on in your head?
yeah,
You're not thinking straight, or what? You
because
you you getting you you getting the signs. The man doesn't want a relationship. The man want to use you for sex, and you get back to him. So why you let yourself abuse? Yeah, because I like him and he's cute. And I said, okay,
but
okay, listen. I tell you this once. This is one of the free option that of advice I give you as a friend. I said, what are you going to do with it? I don't care, but it's free, and it's yours. I said, just leave him. Just let him go,
and they don't.
because he is going to hurt you again. He's
Yeah.
coming back, and he's going to hurt you, and
And
he's going to.
what do they do? What do they choose?
Yeah, she chose him two, three times over, and then
Oh, what?
oh no, yeah,
Oh
really,
my God. Okay. At this
yeah,
point, maybe this is what the, at this point, like for me, if a person would be doing this over and over again, I'm like, okay, don't come and complain to me at this point. At this point,
yeah.
this is something that you've chosen. He's not the bad person because this is probably what you like. Maybe
Yeah,
they're
but
using
he's
you.
also, yeah, but he's also, and he knows that.
I
That's
mean,
the meaning of that.
so
And that's the mean, Kai, and that's why I told her, okay, listen, I'm your friend, and you have kids, and also you have to think straight.
yeah.
Listen and clean your head. This, and then she said, yeah, but I love him. I said, okay, I said, shut up. You don't love him. You what's love? What have love got to do with this?
Yeah, what
Because
love got to do with it?
this thing is not love. This is attraction. Something in your head is attracted to him, and he is attracted to you. Okay, that's
Right.
possible. But I said to her, pay attention. I'm your friend, and I'm not giving up on you. And I said, okay, you have to move on. You have to forget him. Just block him and don't connect him anymore. And then, if after 2 3 weeks, if you block him and you don't hear anything from him, from his side, he's coming to you, but you are the one who's connecting him all the time,
Yeah.
then you have your answer right there.
Okay.
But and
Yeah,
then
but
now
But
she
let me
blocked
ask you
me.
this. Let me ask you this. Let me
Mhm.
ask you this. In that situation, then, how, what, when would it when would it actually end? Because I understand it's you can tell your friend, even though it's your friend, you can tell her because a lot of the time you can tell somebody what is logical and what
Yeah.
you are seeing, they would still
Uh-huh.
find it difficult to accept.
Uh-huh.
But in that situation, like, is there? I understand you don't want to give up on your friend. I'm not saying that you should,
Uh-huh.
but you know, like I understand it's also hard for you to watch your friend be hurt over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So at this point, is is it like so what does she want out of this then? She wants a relationship which like what is it gonna what is the end goal for her?
I don't know. I
Mm,
asked her, and then she said, "Yeah, but he is cute. He makes me laugh, and blah
mm,
blah blah." And I said, "Yeah,
yeah.
that is that is the that is not the
Mm,
that is not love." I
mm,
said, he's saying things to
mm,
you that it makes you like, okay, oh, he give me attention, you know, he give
mm,
me the sweet words, the sweet talking,
mm,
and then you're going to be attracted to it because you are listening to that sweet words of him, and
mm,
then you're going like, oh yeah, yeah, okay,
mm.
and then you go again. And I said, don't do that. Think straight.
I,
Think like,
mm,
okay, what has he done for me that it means, okay, he do that from love,
mhm,
not from, okay, that the attraction is there, but
mhm,
what he did for me for
mhm.
love.
Yeah.
And then he
Well,
said nothing. And
yeah.
then said, you see, that's not love.
But
That's that he is only
mhm.
sexual attracted to you, and that's it.
Yeah, you know the thing is, you can say this to your girlfriend over and over again, over
Mm-hmm.
and over again. It's not
Yes.
gonna get through her head.
Mm-hmm.
It's because right now you are support you are being a supportive friend. You are
Mm-hmm.
also hello. You are being a very much a role model as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one thing about a human situation that can cause us to be stuck because she's stuck in this pattern of constantly going back and forth. There will be one day that she will break away from it, but one thing is for sure is that at this point
Yeah.
it takes two to tango, meaning that he's
Yeah.
doing this and she's doing that as well.
Yeah.
It's a back and forth
But
situation.
if she is still like,
Mm,
if she is still connecting, because I asked her
mm,
how is this situation
mhm,
is coming back. Yeah, I always text him. I said,
mm.
okay,
Live for yourself, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
you texting him,
mhm,
and then I said to her, then stop texting him.
mm,
Don't text him. Don't step on his go. Don't
mhm.
chase him. Let it go.
Have you ever just get to a point where you just leave her be? Like don't say
Yeah, yeah.
anything?
I let her know. I
Hmm.
said I said my opinion, and I
Hmm.
said, okay, this is my free advice, and
Hmm.
she can do with it what she wants to do with
Hmm.
it. And yeah, if she doesn't want to make the choice,
Yeah.
that's her decision. You know, it's now three
Hmm.
time on the road, and now it's like it seems like she get the picture. You know,
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. One can
Because
only hope because
yeah,
a situation like
but
this it
sorry, how
wait
stupid can you
a,
be? And
a
and you
situation no
know,
no
and I and I
wait
and
hold
and he
on
knows I have my
stop
TikTok.
wait. And that situation is not, I do understand you can see it as for you, you wouldn't do that because you find it as stupid because you will be, it's easier to see it because you're on the outside of the situation.
Uh-huh.
And I do understand that, but there's been a lot of people who came around here who talk just like
Yeah.
some people who actually recognize the toxicity of the relationship that they are in and they still choose to do it. But
Uh-huh.
it is a cycle, of course, but she probably it's good that she have you as a friend by her side, but she
Uh-huh.
probably need to break away from that cycle.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna happen soon enough. It's gonna happen one day. It's not gonna be something that's gonna continue, but again, just that at the end of the day when it happens that she breaks the cycle, that she actually be able to understand, reflect on the reason that got her to stay in it in the first place, recognizing that you telling her from as a third person from what you've seen, and she's also seeing what's going on. But you know, some people are just addicted to toxic
Yeah.
relationship because
Some
it's,
people like that,
yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
badly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you have also the typical people who is connecting people on the internet. I think, oh my lord,
Oh
where?
yeah, you mean these ones? The
Yeah,
date
they go
yeah, I
on the
know.
dating site and they think, oh yeah, okay, just swipe, and then you see a man, and then you click on it. Okay, he's the one.
Yeah.
No, nah, no, it's not gonna happen. Don't waste your time, because on the dating site, it's like one time I was on the birthday, and then when we were discussing, and we are talking about it, and so yeah, look at this. I said, what are you doing there? And then I checked it over, and I said, okay. And then you see a man, and then yeah, we talk, and then but how do you know he's the one if you see it on the dating app?
Hey, wait. I don't think she actually understand what you said.
I said no because and they say yeah, but one time I had a friend and he was on the Tinder, and then I said yeah, and where is your friend now?
Yeah.
She's still single, yeah. And how many dates she had on the Tinder? Yeah, too much. So you see, that is your answer. So I
Yeah.
don't want, and then you want me on the Tinder. No, thank
she
you.
she's she's a Tinder queen.
No, no, I don't want it in the Tinder because um then you have to go to swipe and swipe.
Yeah.
So I did try. I be honest, I did try just one time, and then I get the most awkward man. Like, oh hello, beautiful, hello, where you from? Okay, can you come to my house? Then I say,
Can
okay, it's enough. I just went there
oh
for 1 hour, and I was filled full with it, and I just like, okay, what I'm doing here. This is
so
like how do you call it? You go to the supermarket and you
oh
looking for the meat what you cannot eat.
yeah.
It's like that,
Yeah,
Things or like I don't know.
it's not halal.
Uh no, it's definitely not halal. And I thought a lot of people who I recognize
Yeah.
said, "Oh,
Oh
you're
really?
married." So that's the bad thing. Then said, oh, I know this one. Oh, he's my neighbor. Oh, his wife is not going to be happy. Yeah, but
Oh
I think, yeah, okay, that's
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very bad. Yeah,
It is
but that,
life. But what is just yesterday there was a woman here. She was saying that she's looking for her ideal man as well. And she's saying that she's hoping, just like you, she don't want to be on dating apps. She's hoping that she can meet him, that he could come knock on her door, or she can meet him on her way from walking away from the grocery store when she go do her groceries. She can meet him. I mean, he can meet her along the way. For you, what is the ideal way of meeting of dating nowadays?
well, I think, I'm not. I believe in God, but not like, okay, God is sending me an angel from upstairs, and then there is my man. I don't think, but I think if there was a purpose that I meet a man, then I will meeting a man like just like that.
Just like that. Okay.
I will not. I will not. I will not. I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I don't want to, because if you look it up, then you always you see the trash. That's maybe it sounds cruel, but it's true. If
You
you
see the trust? What do you mean?
no, if you're going to look it up, if you're going to look for the man that you want,
Yeah.
then you always find the trash.
Oh, you always find trash.
Then you
Oh,
find the
okay.
trash
You
like
find
that.
okay when you are looking.
If you're going to look for it, then you find the trash. If you don't look for it, then it's coming in your way, in the good
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
I think like that, you know.
Okay. But
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
like that
As okay
because
for you as the woman it works like that, but for a man it's different because a man go and look for it. It's
yeah, but you don't know. Men are hunters, and we are the prey. So what are you talking about?
no, I'm saying this is the way that it is.
Yeah, but it's true or not? The
I'm
men are hunters, and the women are prayers. So the man has to look for the woman. So that's what I mean. The
I'm
woman
agree. I
shouldn't
agree.
look. The man has to.
Listen, I
The man.
agree with you. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So
Oy,
okay.
really?
Yeah, but your friend, she needs some support. She probably need some coaching support to help her understand, help her to get out of the toxic cycle that she's in, and yeah, and all of that. But thank you for coming up. I'm gonna stop right now, and maybe we'll